Hello and happy to see you on our channel. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from British news magazines. Meghan Markle has never crossed the Queen in the first place. What's the truth about Meghan Markle's wedding tiara and Queen Elizabeth's role? Truth is not relative. I have it on good authority that because Queen Elizabeth had done a background check on Meghan Markle and found her to have less integrity than others Harry had previously dated, she took a very different approach. Meghan and Harry, since the insipid fool decided he was going to link up with this hookup forever, and doesn't Harry look thrilled these days? Well, Meghan was offered a luxurious home in South Africa. Then the Queen offered the engaged couple a country home far from the paparazzi of London. Refused. The Queen said they could live anywhere in a Commonwealth country, so choose one. Meghan didn't like that at all. She needed to be front and center, so when she married Harry, she could start acting like a demanding duchess. Meghan is not an intellectual, and she thought duchesses yell at staff and courtiers, and even the Queen's dresser. Meghan tried yelling at Catherine's staff. Chin up, dear, at least she doesn't know the tiara was a fake. Can you even imagine bringing in your in-law to work and they start screaming at someone nearby to get them coffee, to let them sit down, yelling the whole time? Yes, this is the real Markle. All the royals knew Harry had made such an unwise choice. Fake pregnancy? Who knows? Speculation runs rampant. That said, I have read numerous times, and even once lately from a friend of hers, that Meghan's tiara was fake. No way was Queen Elizabeth going to entrust a real diamond tiara with this dodgy character Harry picked. I can't help it that Meghan isn't trustworthy. I'm just the bearer of bad news, because this has been reported for far too long. Meghan is not wearing Diana's Cartier tank watch. Not. Why? Because Harry never had it to give her. Why? Because Meghan lost some pieces of jewelry loaned to her from the Queen. The look of royal approval? Yup. Meghan couldn't be trusted with real gems because she lost a bracelet and another item. Earrings? It's been so long. Everyone knew not to give Meghan anything of value because she cannot be trusted. Do Meghan and Harry look trustworthy these days? No. Well, Meghan wasn't trustworthy even way back 2 years ago. Way back isn't that far, is it? Meghan bought herself a Cartier tank watch when season 3 of Suits was renewed. Meghan chose the Cartier tank watch because she loves and idolizes a woman she never knew, Diana. Princess Diana. And Meghan doesn't have many jewels from her time as a royal because she lost a bracelet that was lent to her from Queen Elizabeth. So most have come to accept that Meghan might have lost that diamond bandeau. Oh, you think this is mean? No, it stands to reason that an upstart who questions the authority of Queen Elizabeth in full view of the whole world, who lost 2 pieces of the Queen's loaned jewelry, would never be entrusted with real jewelry ever again. Remember that first garden party celebrating Prince Charles's 70th birthday, held 4 days after Meghan married the prince? People were handing her gifts to be given to Prince Charles, and she stuffed them away for herself. Google it, look it up. But People's account of that day, where they handed Meghan's gifts, said she never gave them to Prince Charles when he strolled up to Meghan, who was embarrassing their guests and the monarchy by complaining that 15 minutes at a garden party was too long. Had this been a wedding with reefer, Meghan might have managed to plunk her bottom down, glare at other women, and stay. But a garden party that was not held in her honor, so Meghan had to meet and greet the masses of unwashed, unclean people who could offer her nothing? Why even do it? So Meghan never understood why one is a royal, why they do what they do. And it's not a popularity contest. It's all members working together to make the monarchy, and therefore the monarchy look very good. Meghan showed her true self 4 days post-wedding. I've seen the video footage of her shoving Harry aside as she walked out of the palace in front of him. Marital bliss exists, just not to anyone unlucky enough to be married to the shrew, Meghan Markle. There are so many unsavory things to know about her, but I'll let you find them out for yourself. We've barely scratched the surface, and she doesn't come out looking good. Queen Elizabeth knows all of this, of course. That is why she wanted Harry to move away with his fiancée, so they wouldn't be a blemish on the monarchy. So, do you think a queen would let a person such as Markle place so many thousands of dollars of diamonds on her head for a wedding that was so tacky, tasteless, and not about Harry at all? Take one diamond out of that historic relic and there's money right there. Tell me, doesn't Meghan merch herself endlessly? So why hand her a real tiara? She would never know, and nothing could be pilfered or lost. Sad, but Harry married the wrong woman. Look at him and tell me how in love and delighted he looks. He made a mistake. Starter marriage? Recently, it appears that she's selling replicas of her jewelry on a website called Meghan's Mirror. Most is pretty tacky and the price corresponds. It feels like she's sticking two fingers up at Her Majesty the Queen. Close connection with British royal family used to increase the appeal of the piece, and heavy use of Royal Highness, the word royal, and then replicas of Her Majesty the Queen's tiara and Diana's aquamarine and diamond ring. She is merching every last bit of everything, complete with some of her wedding photos to showcase the piece using another website called Meghan's Mirror. There are just a few items listed. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the film Sound of Music with Julie Andrews, but I can't help but compare the sight of Maria making her way down the aisle to marry Captain Von Trapp to Meghan Markle, the silhouette, the way she walked, and the veil, mostly the veil. It's uncanny. Google it, wedding procession from Sound of Music, and see if you agree. Perhaps that's why Queen Elizabeth chose to offer her the tiara she did, as a copy had already been made. If so, Meghan Markle, being the shrew she is, walked into a trap by being demanding and winding Harry up. The Queen, who had already made the tiara decision, she knew she would give her the copy. Nice one, Queen Elizabeth. I heard a few years ago about Meghan Markle losing things. Seems to be a thing with her. She thinks Diana is her idol, yet she treats Diana's son like gum stuck to the sole of her shoe. I wonder if Meghan Markle wanted to delay handing back the fake after the wedding, when the dresser and co. came in to collect it. Damn, she was hoping to have lost a stone from the tiara into that tangle of an hairdo, and maybe she did catch one out. And maybe she had it tested as well. Now, just maybe that was what set off the fireworks. Harry is lost. His friends in the UK have told him that his popularity is plummeting faster than he can imagine. This news came as a massive blow to him. He knows he's lost everything he had, only to replace it with the world laughing at him for being a fish out of water. The humiliation is slowly killing him, and he's not strong enough to walk away from his mistake. Harry's eyes always tell, don't they? Being high constantly, partying with Adele next door while separately from his girlfriend. After all, one cannot become a wife until they can understand what that is. Not showing a hair of true compassion for his own flesh and blood, except to use them. The list goes on and on. Tells one that this is not a confident, mature person. To be caged by a person without integrity, couth, and learned lessness can never give one long-term, genuine happiness. The physically intimate portions of your life will die off, and your soul will be found. This I pray for you. Harry, I'm sorry you are maturing slowly, but for God's sake, stop hurting Royal Highness and your father. They don't deserve it. Perhaps the rest of us do. I don't mind reading about your quandaries, and I'd take every one of them if I thought for a moment it would alleviate 10% of the pain you've given Queen Elizabeth and Prince Charles. They are who I cry for. Sadly, I've never once shed those tears for your entrapment. Grab life and hang on while you're still able to. And trust me, it's not and never will be 5,000 miles away from family. Those who love you and will always forgive you, no matter your age. How about you? Do you think Meghan Markle never crossed the Queen in the first place? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share with your own followers. And as always, subscribe to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan Markle, and Prince Harry right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.